in the slide media right here. I had to put on the shades for this guys. Got to talk about this. Kanye West loses all his deals. Down the Sports, Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown both dropped out of Down the Sports. Man, oh man. Adidas just dropped them as well. You see, I'm repping Adidas right now. They just dropped them. Like, man. So it looks like how everybody's looking bad for Kanye because everybody's talking about the thing he said about the Jews. Of course, not talking about the comments he said about black people and about the George Floyd situation on Drink Champ. Everybody thinks it's the Jew situation and his other anti-Semitic comments. That's why everybody's dropping him and all that and everything. Def Jam been dropped him and Good Music been dropped him from the record label since last year. His last 2 albums, Down to One and Down to Two. So that's been going on. That's not nothing new. But this is my theory on all this about Kanye West doing this, getting dropped by all these labels, getting all that. I believe it's a plan under Kanye West's string that he's made it doing all this and everything like that. He even talked about the Drink Champs interview, talked about how he's trying to be like Moses and everything like that. So I feel like he's showing you don't need these corporations, you don't need none of this. I can do this on my own. I can carry the weight of it on my own. Cause he made Adidas a lot of money with the Yeezy shoes and all that. I never actually bought none myself or anything like that. Even though I am a big Kanye West fan, I never bought his shoes like that. I'm not a sneakerhead like that. But you know that he brought them a lot of money with the Yeezys because a lot of people was buying Yeezys and all that. Cause I know how expensive they were. I know people what they definitely was making a lot of money on them. How expensive they were. But yes, with all this and that, it's gonna maybe lose Adidas some kind of money, not that much money, but a little bit of money now that they done dropped him and all that. But I believe Kanye West has a plan and all this. Well, he's gonna do everything. He has the money. He has everything. He's gonna be able to use his resources. I feel like he's gonna turn it all the way up and do things how he want to do it and all that, without showing you don't need none of this. You don't need these corporations. You need none of that. You can just do that by yourself. I believe he has a plan up his sleeve with all this. I know, like I said, a lot of stuff he was saying there, a little bit what he was talking about Drake Champ interview was kind of true at all, except for the George Floyd situation. Of course, that about his stance against black people, anti-Semitic comments against black people. Yeah, of course, that was totally wrong. That's definitely not cool at all, or anything like that. Saying anything about black people, of course. But everything else he was saying was kind of true and all that. So I believe that's his plan with all this. He's gonna show you he's gonna do all this independently and everything like that. You be able to buy Yeezys half off than what you buying for him right now. Everything, his music, all that. I believe he's gonna create his own streaming, his own platform, and everything like that, and do it all his own and all that. I think this is Kanye West's plan why he's doing all this and everything. I just feel like in order to get the black people to stand behind him and everything like that, he's got to drop people like Candace Owens and all that. Of course, Donald Trump. Donald Trump already said he threw with him. He not missing no more. But definitely somebody like Candace Owens. I feel like he's getting used by her. She is using him at all as well and all that. Like it's happened a lot. I feel like with Kanye, he's getting used by a bunch of people. I feel like that's what's been happening to him and all that. Not having the right people on his team and all that. I've been saying for the past 6 years that's been his issue and all. So he got to drop people like somebody like Candace Owens on his team because that's all she's doing, just using him. That's it to get what she wants. Like I said, so I'm not, of course, making excuses for him or anything like that, but people like that, he got to get rid of. People like Candace Owens. That's the way I feel like for sure he can get to the top and feel like black people stand behind him and forgive him for all his, anti-Semitic comments he's making and all that. Like I said, a lot of stuff, the Harriet Tubman situation, slavery was a choice, all that kind of stuff. Yes, that's ignorant, straight up and all that. Shouldn't say nothing like that, any of those kind of comments. But get rid of like people like Candace Parker, Trump, all those people, certain kind of people like that, away from like white supremacy people, get them away from him and all that. If he just stands on his own and all that, definitely show he can do what he can for his community and all that without doing it by himself. Because like I said, he's pretty much by himself, solo, independent with everything. I think for sure he'll definitely have a team and show he gonna be richer than ever and all that just by doing that. Without no help from anybody, none of the platforms, nothing like that. I believe Kanye West is gonna start something big. Start something true and all that. Start something real big. Start something that's really just true to himself, true to his heart by doing it. Because he's been talking about this forever. He's been saying about it 5 or 6 years. I don't need this. I don't need a corporation. I don't need Gap. I don't need none of this. Like he said, Sway, you ain't got the answers. Sway said, you ain't got the answers. But Sway told him, nah, do it on your own. Do it by yourself. You don't need the money and all that. Do it by yourself. So I believe Kanye West is doing that. This is his plan of why he's doing it. I still believe he needs to get mental health and check himself out mentally wise, mental health wise, but I believe he's got a plan up his sleeve, and I believe it's going to shock the world or not. I believe it. Like I said, I'm one of the people. I've been a Kanye West fan since College Dropout, one of the first albums I listened to, start to finish. That's the College Dropout album. I've been a fan of Kanye West since then. So I still believe there's still some of that old Jesus Walks Kanye is still in there. For sure, for sure. So I believe most definitely, man. Definitely. He has a plan up his sleeve and all this. Definitely. I still even like both his last 2 albums. I still like his music and all that. I believe that 808's Heartbreak, Graduation, Late Registration Kanye is still there. I believe he's got something playing up his sleeve and all that. I believe some people we gotta stick behind Kanye. I believe he's guarding something that's gonna be real, real big and all that. I believe he's not falling off his down the mental breakdown. Because the man, like I said, was a billionaire. And now they say he's dropped down from billionaire but losing all these corporations. But the man was a billionaire and all that. So he know what he doing and all that. I believe it's something big, real, real big. He got up his sleeve for real. For real. So that's why I say I see what Kanye West is doing. I see it and all that. I see the vision. So, man, I can't wait to see what he got up his sleeve, what he doing, man. Like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate. Hit the like subscribe button. This is Sly Media right here. This is my view on like Kanye West losing his deals with Adidas, everything, losing deals with everybody, and all the corporations for his anti-black Semitic comments, about the comments about the Jews and all that and everything he was saying. But like I said, this is my opinion on it. I believe he got something up his sleeve that he's gonna do. He just gotta apologize to black people for the comments he was saying. Apologize for that. And I believe the black people will definitely be back on the side again. I feel like he's gonna start something real, real big and all that. I believe that's what it is. He got up his sleeve with all this. So, like I said, I can't wait to see what it is. So, like I said, man, y'all have a good day. Enjoy life. This one on the Sly Media right here.